Here's a trade idea for you. Going to be trading Forex fundamentals and technicals going hand in hand together. Let's jump into this one. Baby, it's been a little while since I've broken things down fundamentally and technically within the Forex market. So let's jump into this one with dollar yen. But firstly, just a quick notice, anyone that's keen to achieve financial independence, note that there is so much wealth out there that's accessible more than ever in the current times. Why should we be so reliant on paycheck to paycheck when we can create our own sources, independent source of income? Anyone interested in that, click the link in the description, start your path to financial independence, check out I Live Free. Now, dollar yen. Before we break things down technically, and I'm going to go through all this, from top to bottom, but I want to talk about the fundamentals because this is the real key driver of this, the trade idea that I've got here for dollar yen. Now, a big contributor towards any exchange rate, anything you're trading, euro dollar, GBP dollar, GBP JPY, a big influencer or manipulators of that, the central banks. So here, of course, dollar, we've got the FOMC, the Central Bank of the United States, the Federal Reserve. Yen, we've got BOJ, Central Bank of Japan, Bank of Japan, okay? These two. Now, right now, we've got what's called as a monetary policy divergence. So we've recently had in June, we had the FOMC's rate decision. Now, let's just quickly look at what happened to the dollar on the back of the FOMC's rate decision. You can see it here nicely on the daily. It's going to really zoom in on this. Here, look on Wednesday. So the 16th of June, as you can see, 16th of June. 3 days, big bull run there towards sort of 6-month highs there, I believe, for the dollar index. Big jump, nice gains. Why? Because the FOMC were hawkish. They were talking about withdrawing some of their stimulus from the markets. Remember, they've been pumping, flooding the market with dollars, diluting. So essentially, when we're doing such monetary policy actions and keeping interest rates low, it weakens the respective currency. When we're raising rates and withdrawing stimulus, it strengthens the currency. So obviously, the FOMC, we're talking about starting to look at withdrawing their stimulus and look at interest rate rises. So that's why the dollar gained massively, because it came as a surprise. It was what's known as hawkish, not dovish, hawkish, positive for the currency, right? So that is the FOMC. Now, the monetary policy divergence, which I believe where we're going to start seeing dollar yen continue to further rise and extend to the upside, is because the Bank of Japan, they had their rate decision here on the 28th of June. Now, they are not talking about anything about in terms of withdrawing their own stimulus from the pandemic. If anything, they're actually going to start doing a little bit more to boost stocks, so on and so forth. So continue to flood the market with loads of Japanese yen. So it'll dilute the currency and weaken it. So that's a monetary policy divergence. One central bank's looking at tightening on their QE. The other one's looking to continue to do it. So, of course, what's going to happen to dollar yen? Let's bring up dollar yen here. Okay, dollar yen should in fact continue to rise, okay, right? So the dollar will strengthen, yen will weaken. So that should continue to push the upside. Now, if we look technically here, I just want to speak about this. Price action, one of my favorite structures or patterns is a flag, right? We've been moving within this descending channel structure. Obviously, you can look at this as a nice big flag here, right? We've been caught within this since the 16th of December, 2016, December. Right, descending, and now we had a big breakout in June. The candlestick closed outside of that channel, and here's our retest at the moment being seen in July. That's a nice breakout and retest, hopefully clean to the textbook. And obviously, here's all of our poll. Remember, when we're trading flags, I've done a video on this. You can check it in the video library. We've done a video on trading flags, but we should see the equivalent on a breakout taking us up towards sort of 124. Now, we can see there's a lot of room for us to do that. We've done it here in 2014. We did it again in 2005. We've done it again in 2000. We've done it again in 1996. You get the point, right? History repeats itself. Historic reoccurrence, my friends. All right, so I'm expecting that to continue to the upside. Now, if we want a trade idea, right, in terms of specifics, by the way, guys, check out freakfxtrading.com because we're putting out trade ideas, timely, fundamental, and technical ones there. All my education, all this in my head, in this thumping head of mine, we've put it all into courses. So check it out at freakfxtrading.com. But what you want to be looking out for, look, price action here. On a weekly, you can see We've got, actually, let's firstly start off on a monthly. I just want to talk about this. I'm not going to go drop down too low because then I'm going to be giving you an actual entry. So look, on the monthly, you can see big monthly support here at 110.70. Look, resistance, breakout, retest, support. We've got double confluence of support there, the monthly line and obviously all this trend line here. And then obviously you can see that nicely on the weekly, what's going on at the moment, trending firmly to the upside. Look, weekly resistance, obviously monthly as well, breakout, and we've already retested that. So this week, we're gonna have a room to extend to the upside. Now, if you look on the monthly, I've got key levels here as well to keep an eye on. We've got the psychological 112, and then we've got 114.50, and then we've got a clean run into 121. 121's the targets that I'm looking at. I've already put out a trade ideas via our community, our Telegram group, or our members community. So as I say, if you want specific entry points and stops and targets on those as we go along, check out our membership. But guys, I think that's pretty much it for me now. Let me know in the videos, in the description, or in the comments rather. My mind runs at 100 miles an hour, by the way, guys. I've got a lot going on. Let me know what sort of videos you want in the comments because I'm prepared to do more. Got a little bit more time on my hand, just a little bit. Let's get it. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and like.